You're watching Inside Boston, winner of the Fox News College Challenge for Best News Story.
Welcome back. Well, after waiting in the ticket line for hours, BU students packed Metcalf Hall for the biggest concert of the year. DJ Girl Talk spun it with Mallory Cook just minutes after his sold-out show.
This is Greg Gillis, his alias, Girl Talk.
For me, it was like a challenge to everyone else. It was like, are you ready to book a band called Girl Talk on your laptop night with all these academic people?
Boston University certainly didn't mind booking the group. Hundreds of students waited in line for hours to get tickets.
Get some good concerts here, but this is one of the top, and everyone wants to go to this.
Gillis graduated with a degree in biomedical engineering, but started making music in college.
This emerging as a career kind of came out of nowhere. It was just I stuck to my guns and somehow it got big.
His style of music is called mashing. Girl Talk takes a bunch of different songs then mixes them to make a new song.
It's the perfect blend of old school songs and newer age hip hop, and the way that he puts it together so that it sounds good and it's all different genres of music and all different types together. It's, you get everything you want in one song.
Girl Talk gets his music from other artists, but doesn't own the rights to those songs. That's why the New York Times says he's, quote, a lawsuit waiting to happen.
People like the New York Times are kind of starving for readers and are trying to create controversy where it doesn't really exist.
Girl Talk says he's not doing anything wrong.
I feel like all of music and art are based on previous ideas, and you have to take something that used to exist and manipulate it and make it new.
The fair use doctrine in U.S. copyright law gives people the right to use non-copywritten material for certain purposes. Gillis says his music is one of them.
The Rolling Stones ripped off tons of blues guitarists. The Beatles rip off. Everyone rips off someone. It's like Nirvana rips off the Pixies. It's not ripping off. It's not a negative thing. It's just they're influenced by it. They're using that and making something.
Gillis's fans seem to agree.
I think it's good to pay for music, but I'm not sure. He mixes thousands and thousands of songs. I'm not really sure how he could work out getting the copyrights for all of them.
Fans say Girl Talk is actually helping artists by using their songs.
A lot of the music that he does mash up and mix, I've never heard before, and I've downloaded a few songs on iTunes, 99 cents legally, that I've heard in Girl Talk mixes. So he has been an advertisement for some pop music.
Gillis says he's not worried about a lawsuit and will continue mashing music. For BUTV 10, I'm Mallory Cook.
If you missed out on the show, be sure to check out his website at www.myspace.com/girltalk.
Bostonians hit the catwalk last week as Fashion Week hit the hub. I caught up with one local designer backstage right before his Fashion Week debut.
It wasn't really pinned when I put it on, so it just it wasn't crossed in the back.
I want to get through tonight.
That was the only thing on Sam Mendoza's mind just hours before revealing his spring collection during Boston Fashion Week.
More of a spring collection, but I don't really do seasonal collections. I just kind of mix it in.
After graduating from BU last May, Sam is now concentrating full-time on fashion.
It's the first one where it's just me, no school, no nothing. It's all supposed to be this, just the show, and it's kind of more stressful because there's just more pressure on that.
It's all makeup and hair backstage at the Liberty Hotel as the models get ready for the runway.
This dress and this, it's a shirt and then it's a pencil skirt, so it's really cute. So.
In the middle of all the chaos and excitement, two young models find there's more than just fabric behind the fashion.
I like expressing myself through fashion.
Like an escape kind of from real life. It's art, so I really like being part of that, and it's a great experience.
Preparing for such a large show, Sam needed all the help he could get. Even his mom flew in from Houston.
She comes to every one of my shows. She's come ever since the second one.
Fashionistas filled the rows in the Liberty Ballroom as models showcased Sam's collection on the runway.
And it was great. A lot of color, a lot of style. I like the models too. It was really fun, actually, yeah.
As a BU alum, Sam's collection reflects a style inspired by the city around him.
It made my style a little more intelligent, a little smarter, a little more interested in like the tailoring.
Whether you're a designer or you just love fashion, people agree Boston has its own unique style.
It's definitely, I think, conservative, a little more chic than New York.
I think they have a very clean aesthetic and a very tailored aesthetic.
Bostonians put together a smart outfit.
Boston Fashion Week featured 7 full days of events, shows, and panel discussions about the future of the industry. Reporting for Inside Boston, this is Daniela Guernica. In case you couldn't make it out to a show, check out the official Boston Fashion Week schedule online at www.bostonfashionweek.com for ongoing fashion events.
Boston mascots are more than just crowd pleasers and halftime entertainment. Inside Boston's Lauren Hugh takes a look at what makes the Beantown mascots so unique.
As the home of the Celtics and the Bruins, the TD Bank North Garden is also a home for 2 other members of Boston sports, Blade the Bruin and Lucky the Leprechaun, 2 of Boston's professional mascots.
And as the athletes have become increasingly hard to get close to, mascots have sort of taken their place, I guess, as the personages of the team that people, not just kids, but really everybody can sort of get close to.
But in a city that has always had such high standards for sports, most Boston mascots had to be introduced to the fans through more artistic ways in order to maintain the professionalism around sports.
Where it really started was in sports cartoons. Each of the daily papers in Boston, and back in the 19-teens and 20s, there were probably 8 dailies in Boston. And each of them had a sports cartoon, because that was sort of the version of ESPN Sports Center back then.
As a representative for Boston's Irish heritage, Lucky got his own unique start. Boston legend Red Auerbach asked his brother Zane Auerbach to design the logo for the Celtics.
And Zane was a commercial artist in New York, and he was asked by his brother to create a logo, a character that would capture the Boston Celtics. And so he came up with the leprechaun spinning the basketball on his finger.
Even with Lucky's historical importance in Boston, it seems that Wally the Green Monster of the Red Sox is the fan favorite.
And the mascots for every team, whether it be a college team, a minor league team, a major league team, are the first sort of part of the team that a kid will understand. Gee, I got a high five from Wally, or I got his autograph, or I saw him at a birthday party or a parade or something.
With all this talk about Boston mascots, though, what about our BU Terrier Rhett? Like any other Boston Terrier, he's an aggressive character, but also has a more friendly side.
Well, he's a ladies' dog. He's a little flirtatious. He's a tough guy. He likes to be a stand-up, joke around, start a fight, but nothing serious, of course.
The Boston Terrier was voted as BU's mascot in 1922 and has since won All-American Mascot and competed in the National Mascot Championship.
It's a perfect mascot for a Boston team, and I would say of all the schools in Boston, it's probably the best because it's a Boston Terrier.
Boston University's own Rhett the Terrier rallies the crowd at every home game and even some away games.
Coming up next on Inside Boston, we'll tell you a new way to get rid of your dirty laundry.
And when we return, Inside Boston's Lauren Hughes sits down with a student who competed in the Beijing Olympics. Stay tuned.